Hello, everyone. Welcome to Twitch Talks number 75. We're at 75 already. Let me just note real quick. First off, that is absolutely insane. Let's go. Whoop, whoop. 75 of these. And I started this idea back in literally 2 years ago. So I've done at least 80 streams since then, since I do know a few of these streams I have repeated Twitch Talks of the past because I was too lazy to make them. But I'm currently on the stream prep side of things. So I recently went on vacation, and I will probably talk about that on stream today a lot. That'll probably be a big topic I'll talk about. But just to recap, I went down to southern Utah to an RV resort, to an RV area in a trailer. And oh my goodness, I do not ever want to go tent camping again. Because my mom said before, once you've gone trailer camping, tent camping just isn't the same. It's not her exact quote. She said something different, but that was the paraphrase. And oh my goodness, I 100% agree. It is so different now. Today we're playing Hollow Knight Silksong, but also on Thursday we will be playing Ace Attorney. I did not start that game just to be like, oh, I started and never finish it. Yeah, no, I am finishing that. I'm at least doing the first game, and then I'll probably undownload it for something else, because I need the space for something else. But, okay, well, let me check something. I do believe I did put the stream schedule, and I put in on Thursday. Here we go. So yeah, Tuesday from 11 to 3 I do that. Thursday from 11 to 3 again, I also do that. I have an Ace Attorney 1 playthrough. And then also I have a new podcast on episode coming out on Friday. I'm going to record that later today. All about soap. And I'm just going to check here. Amazon SFX series accessible to... What? What the fudge? How do you even quantify that? Sorry, I'm just looking at a server. I do this sometimes. I'll look at Discord while I'm doing a Twitch Talks and then just talk about what I'm seeing there. But, yeah. So, yeah. But the podcast episode, for a little bit of a preview, I personally, I'm doing a soap episode, because one of the main things when I started Chasing Thoughts with Chase, so a bit of lore about my podcast. This is the third iteration of it. I've rebranded 2 times, and holy cow. Okay. So the first time it was just Eswin Rants. It was just linked to the Eswin name, and it was just me talking about stuff. I posted one thing on a PragerU ad, and it's the main reason I buy YouTube Premium. I know some people will get mad at me, like, oh, you're supporting Google. Like, I could go through the convolution of having to constantly update my ad blockers and deal with all the counter stuff that they constantly do to subvert ad blockers. Girls, if you're willing to go through that effort, power to you for screwing over YouTube for ads. But personally, I just don't think it's worth it. Plus, I also buy the family version, so I also pay for YouTube Premium for other people, so that's why. Anyway, today I'm going to be... Yeah, why did I loop? My brain just hit a hard reset. I was going to say, today we're going to be like Hollow Knight Silksong. And my brain's just like, hold on, you mentioned this already earlier in the Twitch Talks. Yeah, this is the thing that you get with me. There is zero scripting for this. Nothing. I am just doing whatever comes out of my brain. And that is why so many of my Twitch Talks are seemingly incoherent, because my brain just had a massive brain fart in the middle of it, and all of a sudden, I can't think now. Okay. But, yeah. Also, I've been playing Elden Ring a lot lately. Gotta say, I love that game. It's a really good game. I enjoy it. But yeah, it was a pain learning how to get into Altus Plateau. I've done that on my secondary account. I will be doing that on my main account. Hello everyone. Welcome to Twitch Talks number 75. We're at 75 already. Hello everyone. I've decided to try something a bit more creative with the stream today. Um I'm sorry it's just this like weird background, but I also didn't want I don't have a proper background or like stream layout or anything set in stone yet. But two, I noticed that in a lot of games I've been playing, I my webcam blocks certain things of the thing. So I just wanted to hope maybe this is better, maybe not. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna give me a second here. There we go. Now we streaming. Now we or click here. Okay, so the important thing that I want to start the stream off with, and I'll probably re-emphasize this throughout the stream, is after much deliberation, I've decided to get the actual endings to Hollow Knight Silksong, which means I need to set up for Act 3. So we're going to be doing some of that today. I'm going to check my quests. I do find pins. The Wandering Merchant, Lower Coral Chambers. Yep. I'll probably look up how to do all these quests. But, in the meantime, let's play Silksong. Dang, your background's really good. It's just a really basic background. But think... Okay. It'll take me a moment because it's been a long time since I've played Silksong. It's been over a week. Okay, that was a really dumb idea on my part. I do remember I have the double jump, and that can save me. Okay, heal. Okay, that's fine. I'm not using my skill enough. How? I'm probably gonna die here. Which is really annoying. Why? Why is... Okay, there we go. I'm gonna heal here. Why? I forgot which direction I was going. So... This enemy is really annoying because the bouncing trajectory... Okay, that was purely a skill issue on my part. Hey, before you say, oh, I fluked the button. It's, as I said, it's been nearly 2 weeks since I've played Silksong. I'm still getting into it. This is my... I'm doing surprisingly well for my first attempt, actually, though. Okay. So with these enemies, you have to be kind of passive with them and wait for them to come to you. You just kind of play a really patient game with them. Ideally, I could use Silks. Like, this wave, if you're down on health, I would say it's a great time to heal because these enemies are usually very passive. Ow. Except when they do that and screw you over. or you're an idiot and run into them. Heal. I'm gonna heal here, back to full HP. Again, I don't care how long this takes. It's better to be slow and safe than to rush and try to risk something. There we go. Now, these guys are annoying because they can very easily gang up on you. But I found a pretty consistent strategy for these guys, as long as they don't do that, is to hard focus one of them. Because they'll off... Okay. As I said, as long as this... Okay, good. And then dealing with one of these guys is actually a little bit harder than dealing with both of them. And why did I do that? I literally... Heal. I forgot about the fly back. I'm gonna try using my grapple. Oh my goodness. And that's why you don't crawl line these enemies, because I'm almost dead. Okay. I need to avoid this. I really hate that they... No! I saw that. Gosh darn it. I really hate that fast swing. That's the move that clips me the most, because I try to be aggressive and then I just get hit for it. Alternatively, I could try and get one of the other melodies, like the conductor's melodies, but I feel like getting this out of the way sooner rather than later is a good option. I really hate this wave. This wave is one of the harder ones for me. What the? That enemy, like, there's no reason that enemy should be as hard as it is. What the? Ow. Okay, I really hate how... Holy cow. Come on, do the jumping attack, please. There we go. Great opportunity for a good punish. Okay, that was my fault. And yeah, I forgot that attack, for whatever reason, just deals 2 damage. What the? There we go. I ideally want to take out this enemy. Firstly, because this enemy really loves its parries. What the? I literally just ran into that. Ow! Yeah, these enemies you just loop around and strike once or twice until they die. Because hitting them during their counter, being aggressive and getting clipped by the counter is not worth it. Because the counter attack covers like half the arena. Like that. Sometimes it's worth it to hit them to try and bait it out if you... Okay, good. Again, this is a good place to heal because these enemies are generally not aggressive enough to clip you during your heal. Again, I can get away with just using Needle. And, of course, they do the literal worst... You're gonna do probably Loop next. Yep, you do Loop. I hit you. Oh, yeah, I forgot that one of their moves can be summoning... No! I didn't mean to do that! Shit. Okay, that was my fault. Yeah, I saw that. No! I saw that! Gosh darn it! That's so annoying. The problem is I can't even really be that entertaining when I'm doing this because I have to lock in. Really, I just hate the first wave. This very specific combination of enemies can go die in a hole for me because it's so hard to predict what they're doing. No, I can't. Why? Why did you have to use the jump attack there? Literally any other attack. Why? Why did I? Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna be a bit more aggressive in this phase, particularly because... Okay, let me regen my one silk. No, ow. No. Why am I... No, no, no! I saw that! Gosh darn it! I saw that mess up. One of the worst feelings in gaming, and I've felt this especially since playing Elden Ring, because I've been doing that for a video that will come out in a few months-ish, is that sometimes you know you've made a mistake, but you can't do anything. You just have to sit there and eat the punishment. It's legitimate. No! I... No! Okay, that was... I'm just... Please! Don't... I knew that! Why did you wait? I was trying to bait a... I need a heal. No! It's significant. Okay, that's good. This enemy is only threatening in groups, so if you take out the support first, then this enemy becomes significantly less threatening, because you can just... Don't heal. Don't... Okay, I barely had time to dodge that. So I'm gonna be safe here. I died because I was way, way too aggressive. Okay. So only if they... Okay, so I am gonna be using Clawline more, but I'm also gonna be a fair bit less aggressive. You guys have desynced. Perfect. Okay, that's really annoying that I fumbled the inputs. Okay, good. I want this phase to go by a little bit faster. Heal, 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 heal. Why did I get hit there? We're using Clawline. Yeah, also... What the... Don't do double spin. I can't deal with double spin. Ow! Okay. What the... I said literally not to do double spin. That's the one thing that's really... Okay, one of them's down. Fighting one... Oh! I'm gonna die to the conductor. I literally ran right into that. Okay, I saw that. I'm like, wait, that's a really bad decision. Why did I do that? And then by the time I realized it was a bad decision, I'm like, bruh. I panic when I'm at 1 HP. But also, I have Rosary. So I can't do it because forming rosaries in this game. Oh wait, I don't have rosaries. Hear me out here. What if I just don't do this arena right now? Yep, we're not going to do this arena right now. We're going to try and do some other stuff. So instead of bashing my head into that, I'm finally going to say, you know what? Maybe, just maybe here, we should go literally anywhere else. I do need to go to White Ward to get the... I could go through the Cogwork Core. That might actually be a good idea. So, how do we get there? Is there a way to get there? First Shrine seems like the best area. Plus, I can just go and see if I can get side quests done. Because I do need to do all the side quests. That is so annoying, but for Act 3, you do need to do all the side quests. Hello. What do you need? Mm-hmm. Alright. Wow. Interesting. So, somewhere around here, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head to the Cogwork Core and head up and get the other one. Bait the flying attack. Come on, fly. There we go. Good, good. Wait a minute. Can I double jump over these guys? Oh my goodness, that's huge. You can double jump over them. Yes, baby. Double jump for the win. I have a feeling this... Oh, the Memoriam. I do not have a map of this area. If I need to, that's fine. Get a map. This is odd. It's like a weird mossy area. This is so weird. So this isn't where I'm supposed to go for the... I want to get Silkstorm back because I honestly don't like Silk Spear as a skill as much as Needlestorm. But yeah. I will be pushing for true ending. I won't be going for 100% because that's legitimately insane. I don't have the time for that. Oh boy. What's this? Huh. So it does help with dealing with... What the? I haven't seen... Ow! What the? Okay, you deal 2 masks of damage. You know what? I'm not going to deal with you. Be the smarter person. Don't... That's... This place is weird. Huh. No. Can I wall jump? Okay, that's huge. Double jump makes it so much easier. Okay, it's fine that... I like that it doesn't reset your program. Wait, I did it wrong again. Do, 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 do. Okay. So, okay, that's not it. Sorry, I keep forgetting. I'm gonna slowly figure this out. This is the slow figuring out. No! Wait. Okay, what's this supposed to do? The Cogheart piece? Interesting. I wonder if this is for like a side quest or something. Either way, it's good I get this now rather than later, but... Oh, ow. I am... That's weird. It's like the Citadel's blending into the wilderness here. But, hold on. There's something here. Inspect. I don't have enough rosaries. Even if I break both of those, I won't have enough. Okay, you know what? How about we don't? I'm gonna heal here because I just realized I was at 2 hearts. I legitimately forgot about my own health there for a while because I was on like this little nice side quest, but I do need to make sure that... Huh? Oh. Okay. So... I need to find another crack. Ow! Heal. I know I'm... Anyway. I don't have enough rosaries, but I'm assuming this is a map of the Memoriam. It would be incredibly helpful if I could get the map! But I can't! What the... I'm down here. Thank you. Can we lure the enemy down here? Oh, ow, ow. This is really all. Huh? Oh! Oh, it's these idiots again. Oh, that feels so satisfying, but... Oh! I I will call this death by 1,000 paper cuts. What's... These guys are big boys. Okay. No, 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 no. What's in here? Containment fails. Memory lost. Excise outer. Maintain inner. Shellwood status sustained. Remember. Maryland status critical. Remember. Veridan environment exceeded. Destined to forget. All this way. Or freaking lore dump. You know what? That's fine by me. Really, that death doesn't upset me as much as you think it would. I could go back to the coral chambers, but again, I have no rosaries to lose. I just have... How about instead of going over there, we go over here and try and get the... I wonder if the memoriam is the way to go. It sure as heck seems like it. Hold on. There seems to be an alternative entrance. I'm gonna seriously wonder if the coral chambers are the answer. If up here is the answer and I need to go somewhere in the memoriam. Either way, here is established by holy consent the conductors, the memoriam of Pharloom. What is remembered is never lost. Okay, so this is the way to the conductor's melody then. Because you have your main objective here. One of my main objectives is the architect's melody. So this is where the conductors are. So maybe I don't have to fight my way through that enemy wave. Or if I have to, I'm hoping I'll progress to the point where I actually get someone like Garland and Zaza, or better yet, Chakra, to actually come and help me with the enemy invasion, because holy cow is that... Okay. Nice. These enemies actually deal damage to other enemies. Okay, that's fine. One... Wait, you can move the shots with your strikes to... Please disappear. Retreat already. Okay, perfect. I wonder... No! Fine, I'll heal. What's here? Ooh, a memory locket. That'll be nice. Huh? So, that's nice. I got a memory locket out of it, which isn't bad. That just means I can expand my crests when I get more. Which I'm not sure if I... Oh, there's even another... This place is filled with hidden paths. Lots of these... No! They made a... Nope. Nope, I am not dealing with that. Oh, well, ain't that fun? A nice little thing. Unfortunately, sadly, I am broke. Huh? What's this place? I don't know what this place is. Wait. What kind of... The heck? Okay, the good news is I have full tools. So now I can just save these tools for, well, the actual fight with... I need to find a bench somewhere in there. I have an idea, and that's to grind 10 roser. 20 rosaries, so I can... Come on. No! I prefer not to use my tools in doing this. I'm just spamming claw line on the... Holy cow, these guys give a lot of rosaries. So, I actually don't need any more for the time being. I just needed to kill one of these people. And the reason I needed to do that is so I can afford the lift, the memoriam lift. So that way, I don't have to run all the way back over every time. Won't that be wonderful? I should... I should... Okay, good. Good. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh, wow, you actually took care of them for me. Thank you. Thank you, kind creature. I know you're technically not kind, and you'd turn me into sirloin steak if given the chance, but I still gotta go with what I'm given. Yeah, I'm sorry I've been a little quiet in this stream, but that's also because I'm still trying to get out of the arena lock-in mode. There we go. Max. I really would have hoped to hit you into the edge. Please. And this. I can't hit you. Finally, thank you. Heal. How many memory lockets do I have? Just a question. Do I only have one, or do I... Okay, I only do have one. So, good to know. Oh, that's nice. Oh, cool. Okay, I was a little worried about this. You know what? We'll just tank the 2 damage to avoid the significantly worse situation of having to... Oh, whoa! Now for my master plan. There we go. Excellent. So now we have a quicker way of getting to the memoriam. We just have to go... I'm gonna try something here, actually. Since I do have this quick access, I'm gonna go back to the first shrine, because there is a bench nearby. You might say that's a... Huh? Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I do have a... There's a bench right there. I can respawn from there. And now we go to the memoriam, which is great. Oh, I see I have pings. Pings, let me get those pings. Did I? Okay. Hey, Josh! Welcome to the stream. I'm playing Hollow Knight Silksong right now. So... Huh. What's up here? This is definitely not ominous at all. Oh. Ow. Wait, that deals 2 damage? What's this? Maternum. There were tubes and receptacles built for the... Okay. So I need to unlock the home in Bellheart? I need to heal. Uh... Okay. Wait, this boss is stupid easy to cheese. Holy cow. How did I fall to this? This guy's a big, fluffy, He's got no thoughts in his brain. He's just gonna keep ramming until the heat death of the universe. And honestly, we're gonna love him for that. You know what? He's never gonna... Heal. We're just gonna heal here. Wait, does this guy deal 4 damage? I thought I healed right before the fight. This is truly death by 1,000 paper cuts for this poor little flea. But... Wait, what? Okay, we don't kill him. Yeah, I'm like... It would be really sad if I had to do that. But nope, you don't have to do that. Is that just a flea for the flea caravan? All that for a flea. Bruh. You know what? I'm going to call it 100%. I'm going to call it right now 100% worth it. Wait a minute. Wait, there's a broken glass here. Where's this lead to? Oh, this is new. I haven't seen this place before. Or maybe I have and I'm just... Huh. Gimme a heal. Thank you. Is this deadly? No, it's not. I don't know why those are there, to be honest. Maybe it's just for the aesthetics. Okay, this just straight up leads to a spike pit. Oh my god. Oh, whoa. Whoa, wait, whoa. Okay, I know what I need to do. Double jump. Claw line. Okay, double jump into claw line. Why is this not working? Okay. That was dumb on my part. I need to fight. Okay. 1, 2. How do you do that section? There's no updraft or anything to help you. I do have 12 rosaries to lose, which... Oh, no. 12 rosaries. That's so much. To be fair, like, losing any amount of rosaries is annoying in this game. Because rosaries are quite difficult to come by, because the only enemies that drop them are, like... Most of the enemies that drop them are, like, actually smart. Actually, I don't believe I'm too far away from... Can you bounce on these? You can't. Why are you expected to... What are you supposed to do there? What's the secret? I lost 12 rosaries, which, like, whatever, dude. But... Again, it's not that far. I just travel from here... So, yeah. Oop. Lower down slowly. That was my fault for not pressing anything. I just blanked out. I am so unbelievably dumb right now. I can't double jump after that. And I've tested. What the? What? What was that? Hold on. I think I remember hearing about this somewhere. There's a certain area. I'm not cheating, I swear. Like, I know that clip looks like, oh, Eswin cheated there. I think that's actually the solution to the puzzle is that. Okay. One, two, slide down here. Okay, that's fine. Okay. What the? Where's that? Where's that blind spot? There's a blind spot somewhere around here. Where's the blind spot? I know I stood on those spikes without getting hurt. Why? That was dumb. That was dumb on my part. I know you can get past that. I stood on those spikes. I'm not hallucinating. I stood on those spikes. What's the trick there? What's the trick there? After this attempt, I'll take a break for the stream, of course, but there's gotta be some kind of solution here. Something I'm not seeing. No, ow! No! What the? Is it? What do you do? Where's the dead zone at? What? Where's the dead zone at? I have a weird idea. I'm only de-equipping the Wayward Compass because I have no idea where I'm going in this area anyway. There's gotta be some kind of solution. Why? Why? Why did that clip me? That was so freaking weird. Anyway. I keep getting clipped by that. How do you do this? Section. What's the trick there? I'm stubborn. I'm trying to get this to work. This is the point where I have once again resorted to bashing my head, but instead of it being the arena, it's the parkour this time of this entire section, because for some reason... Hold on. Hold on. I didn't see this before. This just leads back to the beginning of the memoriam. Okay, so what do we... So there's a shortcut back up here if we didn't have it, but we do now, so it's kind of pointless. I don't know what I was planning to accomplish with that. What do you do there? Why? What do you do there? What do you do there? Seriously. I'm gonna just leave the game. I'm gonna pause here and take a break, and I'll be right back. Hi, really short break, but I just mostly did that break to check out what I needed to do and also to make sure that. Give me a second. And also just to make sure that I have a drink with me, which I do. I'm just gonna open my mini desk and set it on the mini desk. So let's travel to the memoriam. We could skip this travel entirely, but I did figure out how to do that area. Yay! It's actually really simple. So what I was doing is I was drawing off and then doing it. What you need to do is double jump here, claw line, glide, preferably. I prefer to glide. You. And then here, you claw line, and then double jump. Okay, I did not do that properly, but at least I know what needs to be done. I not think I legitimately forgot you could claw line for the. Okay. And then here's me just dying to my own really stupid mistakes. Okay. I need to do it from a little higher up, but okay, thank goodness. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Nope, not risking it. Okay, you're just gonna leave me alone. And that leads back here? That's odd. Bench! Bench! Yeah, baby! We got a bench! W bench. Where's this lead back down to? Wait a minute. You're telling me there's a bench right freaking here? I was making this way harder than it needed to be. Oh my goodness. Brother. Anyway, let's... Anyway. Did I just suddenly forget how to pogo? I want to learn how to unlock the Reaper Crest. I've seen the Reaper Crest pogoed out where the tech is different, and I want to try it. I want to try a new crest. Nope. No. Heal here. Because, there's nothing up here. I think the best play here for the time being is to go further up. Claw line plast. This leads me back here. Perhaps going the other direction might... Okay, I am getting more... Yes! Cheese! Cheese and baby. That's what we do. Thank you. And what? What more is there to do here aside from... Okay, so now we have this. Huh. This is the same bench. It's just a different route to get to the said bench. I don't have a map, so maybe I should grind enemies and get the map. That's the next play in our playbook. There we go. Perfect. We need to nab another one of these enemies, though. No, I prefer not to get hit because that... Fly. No! I need to just... Give me one more set. Perfect. That's enough. That will be enough from you. I will go up here and then proceed to buy the map so I can see what else I need to do. That was my fault. But now we can buy the map of the... Now we can buy a map of the Citadel. Of the memoriam, I've explored everywhere and there's nothing worth. Well, that was a waste of 70 rosaries. Strictly speaking, that was a waste of 70 rosaries. That. What? Take it follow you to the bench? Bro, you were trying to jump me at the save point. The memoriam is pointless. And I unequipped the thing to get the other yellow tool. So let's re-equip the wayward compass real quick so I actually know where I'm going. That's the annoying part. By the time I get the map, I've explored pretty much the entire area, unless there's some secret passage I don't know about. Bruh! I thought there would be a way to the other area that doesn't involve me having to get the conductor's melody. What the? That's the real problem about farming. Huh. There we go. We found. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, wish granted. We got the wandering merchant. And goodbye. Okay, I did actually manage to get one of the wishes done, which is good. But in the meantime, I can continue to do the hunt one. Okay, I am grinding more rosaries. Plus, I have a new merchant in Songclave who I can buy more tools and stuff from. I do believe I have the map to White Ward. No, I don't, but I have enough money I could probably buy it if I need to. Somewhere around here, the map. I legitimately forgot these guys existed. Okay, the good news is that guy's done for. So, where do we get the map? So I have the double jump now, so hopefully parkour will be easier / certain areas might become accessible now. Okay. I do need to wonder about the thing in Bellheart, though. I should... Okay, so I'm going to take the elevator back down, because that might be where the map is. I can just take care of the one poison thing I did. I'm not sure if you need to do the high hole arena. If you do, that sucks. Because I have to because I'm not... But if I can do this first, it might progress Garmin and Zaza to help me in the fight. Which would make that arena way easier. Huh. I know there's a simple lock that you... Okay. Great. Daze! I'm trapped in the... I have an idea. Ow. I... Come on. There we go. There we go. Excellent. We're just gonna grab more of these. There we go. Excellent. Getting lots of rosaries here. Come on. Excellent. There we go. Perfect. We're healed back to full HP. So... Okay, ow. So I have every major traversal ability in the game aside from one, so... Anyway, let's... We have the slab, blasted steps, shell wood, bell heart. Let's go to bell heart. Oh. See if there's anything new to do in bell heart. Fascinating. Okay. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Hold on a second. What the... That is crazy! Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. You get the first needle up... No way! You get the first needle upgrade for free. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Needle. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Pinmaster's oil. This is how we sharpen our blade. Still, I didn't know that. I didn't know that that you can just get a sharpening for... Huh? How do I get the... Perhaps I'll just buy the... Yeah, baby! More spool! I have an idea. So, I'm actually going to be doing more side quests now. Retrieve pale old ore from the Citadel. Okay, so I'm going to go to Greymore, complete the halfway home quest, and then also at the same time complete the other quest that requires me to track that one dude. So Greymore is a good place to go right now. Again, I need to do all these quests eventually anyway because I need to set up Act 3. Because, again, for those of you viewing the stream, I am going for the one of the true endings, which requires me to engage Act 3. But hold on a second. There we go. We got a scent here of the poor bug. You went here, and then he went up here, past this, past that, onto here. Okay, there we go. We're on the scent. There. Okay, the game's just trying to mess around with me. But, okay. Actually, I do know news here. Miss Grown Up. I really don't like that. So many. Mm-hmm. Uh. No. No. Mm-hmm. What does this give me? Okay. Okay. Tool pouch expanded. Wait a minute. You're telling me this increases the damage of my tools? That's pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Anyway, I do need to... I know there... To get it from up here, I would... How do I get up there? Hold on. Sprint jump into double jump into here to make it up here and see what's over here. What the... Holy cow! What's this? Ooh, a shard bundle. I'll take that. Even better, plenty of rosaries. We're gonna stall here. He's not gonna... Thank you. There we go. Perfect. At least New is aware. Fascinating. Okay. My skill deals... Wait a minute. Did I accident... You know what? Screw it. Hogfly, you're with... Completing these... Good. I have a lot of rosaries to lose. I could invest them into... Spool fragment! That's not a bad find, honestly. Worth the effort to come up here. Because I... How many more do I have left before... Again, Greymoor's not a... Anyway. I still gotta find that courier, though. I have no idea where that trail was leading up to. Definitely wasn't over here, but I couldn't resist the temptation to explore. Hornet may be a hunter at heart, but I am an explorer at heart. And so I will explore. Even if this game takes an extra 50 hours because I choose to explore. Oh, what the... Am I supposed to have Silksong? Because otherwise I see no way of making it up this. Oh my goodness! Yeah, baby! Oh, upgrading this nail was so worth it! These enemies die in half the hits! Why did I not do this earlier? There's the bells, there... There still is the way up. There's... My missing brother, Pinmaster's oil. I could go back to the Citadel and get the other fine pins. The great taste of Pharloom. which I'm not sure how you get that. I'll just I probably will complete this. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh, yes. I think it might be worth it to upgrade the needle even further. Honestly. The Pinmaster's oil. We need one oil to do it. And we can probably get it from the Citadel just by searching around the Citadel while doing a various thing. I kind of knew today was going to be a bit of a side quest stream, if I'm being perfectly honest. Okay. Ooh. I'll take all those delicious rosaries, thank you very much. Ow! Fine. Be that way. What's the... These guys die pretty quickly to my skill. A shard bundle? You know what? We take those. Better than nothing. Oh my goodness, it's so satisfying. Instead of having to... All these Greymore enemies die in 2 hits. And I have... And after I heal, I can cast a skill. That is, like, actually really awesome. That you can do... That I can do that now. Anyway. How about we further explore this and see if we can find some hints about this. We're going to explore a little bit. Now I can... Okay, so let's go this way and see what's over here. What the... Okay, I'm going to use my iframes, which I surprisingly have enough of. Where's this lead to? Wait, hold on. I was about to say, there's no way you can... I can't wall jump here. Okay. Wow, this one was stubborn and persistent as all. Ow! Ow! What's over here? I am playing lame as heck. I have enough shards to waste that I can... You're on a B. Braid Rosary. So I do need to get 24 flea. I'm gonna... Flea brew. I got the refilled flea brew. Okay. The Wayfarer, Pinmaster's Oil, and My Missing Brother. I'm gonna look something up really quick. There's my phone. Okay, so you don't, so I don't think you need to. Holy cow. This area is massive, but there's one area I haven't accounted for yet. I am sure I will have to pay the person rosaries in addition to... Oh, cool. As much as I would like to do this fun little loop... Okay, I got a Silk Eater. I have an idea. I'm not sure if I strictly needed double jump to get up here. But, yeah. I could buy the simple key and see if that works. What is this place? Sinner's Road. Gosh darn it. Okay, I'm not... Okay, you know what? Fine. We'll go to Sinner's Road and see if there's anything... Ow! Huh? Hold on. He's in Sinner's Road? Hold on. Hold on, we're on to something here. We're on to something. Oh, no. Oh, my... So he has a wild flailing attack, and from my habit... And from my understanding, they typically deal 2... Oh, no. How do I get... I don't care that I wasted like 50 50 things. I found you, Phil, finally. Alright. Yes, baby! Is there a bench nearby? I saw that. Wait, is this the one bench? I know what bench this is. I saw this from Dragoon's. Yeah. I'm gonna insert 40 rosaries here, and this is gonna stop. Look at this. It's gonna stop. It. Huh. No! 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 You know what? Screw it. I'm not wasting. I am not having any risk of that happening. So what we're going to do? We're gonna be lame here. Is it lame? Yes. Do I care? No. That is 600 too much. Too many rosaries to lose. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get. I am going to head back over. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can still make it to Bellheart and see if we've unlocked our home or not. Because if not, because I do remember hearing that was one of the requirements for the ending. But maybe that's a separate quest line. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Great! I have to travel all... You're joking. I have to travel all the way to the Citadel without taking the... You're joking. I already regret taking this courier's quest. Bruh, what do you mean I have to go from Bellheart to the Citadel to Songclave? Is there a time limit with these? I sure hope not. I need to go this way to the Blast Steps. Like, bruh. This is basically the flower quest from Hollow Knight, which, to be fair, I didn't do. We'll try to get damaged as little as possible. The good thing is... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So we can go through here. Good, good. The worst part is I have to go through the Blasted Steps. That's arguably the worst part of this entire experience. Is that I have to go through the Blasted Steps. The good news is I don't have to do Last Judge. Hold on. Is there a safer way to do this? Hold on. Okay, so there's lore here. Accept the judgment. Oh, okay. Let's try not to get hit here. Can I rest? Okay, I can rest. And it doesn't hurt the Songclave supplies. I should have gone to Bone Bottom and bought the key first. Okay. I do not need to go this way. Where? This is the main reason why. Okay. Thank you. There we go. I forgot Silk Spear one shot. No, no. Hold on. I guess this works. Hold on a second. I think this also works as an alternative route. I missed that, but I think I'm still en route. Good. We're not going to explore the Blasted Steps. Not right now, at least. We just need to find the... Ow! Screw it. Ow! What? Why do those things take... I'm down to 2 hits. I take 2 more hits, and this is over, and I have to start all the way over in Bellheart. Come on. No. No! No! You... No. Stop. I can ignore you since you can't jump, but I literally can't take another hit. I've made all the mistakes I can. Screw the blasted steps, dude. No. Move away from there. Did I go into the wrong room? Except that I can do... No. No! 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 I have to go all the way. That's so annoying. I made it all the way through Shellwood without taking a hit, and then I just get hit by... Wait, I could have just gone up this way. I'm an actual idiot. Great. Great job. Love the... Okay. That feels so tempting, but I remember the rules. The real reason I'm down here is because if you take the right path down here, you can get to the marrow. You can bypass from here straight to the marrow, so... Shoot. Okay, that's fine. We can make a mistake. I do need to go down this way, mister. Oh. Good. So now that I'm in the marrow, I need... Okay. So I still have to make it past the marrow, but given that... this area, A, is not that dangerous to begin with, and... we're gonna heal here because we can. So, to get down here... okay, so I went in the wrong door. That's fine. I have a question. You saw... okay. I can't hear you. Whoever's... you can't... it's registering sound, but it's not registering, that. Hold on. What's this? What is it have I run into? Mm-hmm. Okay, I will come back here to this test later. Wait, what? How did I take 2 hits of damage? All right, I took 1. Ah! Is this it? This is the home stretch, baby. Let's go. Okay. So I'll go all the... we're heading back to Bellheart. Back to Bellheart we go. Seriously, I don't know what the trigger for unlocking your home is, if or if it's just something you have to pay in rosaries for. Can I go to the Bramble way? Does this just automatically ruin it? I sure hope it doesn't. It does. Gosh darn it. Why does fast travel do that? I'm like, oh, maybe it's fine. It didn't do anything. What the? I'll take that. Either way, I can get more rosaries to complete Bellheart, the restoration of Bellheart's glory, which should be helpful. Okay, so these enemies now die in 5 hits, except, which is nice, except for the fact that that happened. I should have rested back at the Grand Bellway. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, okay? I never said I was. Okay, there we go. I know I should have taken a break a long time ago, but I am just having way too much fun playing this. These enemies take 4, but that's fine. Okay. Let's go collecting fine pins. This will actually be a pretty good way of farming. And I have the double jump now. No! I need you guys to not die to that. No! Why? Why does it have to be like that? Please tell me you're still... Nope. Not dealing with that. I have an idea. Does the regular simple key work? Please tell me it works for getting into the white ward. How do you get deeper into white ward? I really don't want to have to do that arena because I'm definitely not ready for that with all my preparations. I'm fine. There's nothing here. Cogwork. No! No, 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 no! Shoot! I saw that. The problem is that's really I just have to make sure I don't die again, which is easier said than done. Thank you. I have 10 of these, so I only need 2 more. But I also need to grab my stuff. Because that's actually a lot of the rosaries I could be missing out on if I don't. No, I could have had the last one. That doesn't. It's not that bad anyway. I mean, I could always go in here to respawn the enemy, but full focus, which means I'm dealing more damage. There we go. Perfect. I know these guys technically aren't required, but I would like Roar Rosaries, please. And the enemies here are good for farming them. Okay, perfect. There we go. So Okay, now we just turn in the fine pins and we complete this Songclave wish. Come to think of it, this is to the High Halls area, which I don't need to go to. Sorry, bestie, I was out for an hour. Okay, that's fine. Wait, I just realized something. I don't have the... I haven't had the audio on this entire stream. Oh my goodness. I knew I was... something really stupid like that. Can you... Sticks, since you're back, can you tell me if you can hear the game music now? Can you hear the music? Ow. There we go, perfect.
Ahoy! Ahoy! Ahoy!
Okay, there's the fine
Ahoy.
pins wish.
Ahoy!
Ooh, a heavy rosary necklace.
Ahoy!
Okay. Ascendant's grip.
Ahoy!
Oh, what the?
Ahoy! 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 Ahoy!
Yep.
Ahoy!
You're joking me. That's like actually useful. But we can take this back to the shrine. To the Grand Bellway. We're gonna take this back to the Grand Bellway here. And then we're gonna go back to Bellheart and do the 400 because I really want to. There we go.
Modella.
Yep.
Da, finestra.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
La Socia.
What the? Chakra's here? What's Chakra doing here? Something I didn't notice you.
Karkena.
Nesvie.
Yep.
Kherka.
Fadastama.
Mm-hmm.
Kietska.
Oh, gana malo ko.
Cadestre.
Tingay na malo.
Okay.
Jumda.
Yannara.
Mm-hmm.
Pasvin.
Karkena.
Oh! Wait a minute, does this unlock, like, the locations of the thing? Come on. There we go. Come on. Almost there.
Malanen.
Lelo Slim.
I'm gonna, since I took a pretty short break, since I skipped the break like 45 minutes late, I'm gonna take a quick break here, and then I'll be back. I'm like, see y'all in a bit. We got another hour of this, and then we're done. But... we're gonna go to Greymoor. Why? Because I feel like it. I'm not doing any of the courier stuff right now. I don't think it's required. If it is, I'll do it later. The Barrow, Far Fields, Greymoor, Bellheart. Greymoor, that was where I was heading. Actually, I wasn't Bellheart. I could have just...
Sono abade.
Hironare.
Yoba. Sono abade. Sono abade.
Wenera.
Yoba.
Okay. Here we go. Anything I'm missing? Fascinating. Okay. That was not the smart play, by the way. The smart play would have been to stick onto my rosaries, but I know I'm heading in the wrong direction. Here we go. Let's do this. There we go. We're just trying to find a very specific area. So here we are, the Chapel of the Reaper. You might wonder, Esmond, what the heck are you doing here? And the answer to that is getting a new crest. Oh, wow. Okay. There we go! Let's do this! Yay! Silk Spear's kind of broken, not gonna lie. Very useful for clearing out gangs of enemies. But, more importantly... There we go! New crest, baby! Let's go! Oh! New moveset, baby! I actually like this, because it's more kin to... I will say it is slower than Hollow Knight's pogo, but still, it's a good pogo. Wait, what? Blue... I can only have one red tool. That... Right. That's a little bit annoying. Okay, I gotta get used to this new moveset. I have no idea how, but I have just made my up attack significantly worse. I guess that's the downside of getting, you know, an actual pogo. There we go, an actual pogo. That being said, I did fully up... The funny thing is, I think Hunter's Crest is technically better because I full upgraded. I full upgraded this. And now I just have to go get a ton of memory blockets now to full upgrade the Reaper Crest. Except I'm not even gonna do that. I'm probably gonna go... My next plan is to find the...
Luminarat. Modella.
If I have to pick between that... So... So the Moss Grotto. How do we get there? Yeah, I'm just trying to get all the crests. Because I can get all but one of them. Oh, that's cool. I do need to go to Weave Nest Alta to upgrade this, to evolve this crust anyway, so... Oh. Can you take my...
Magina Fora. Benny Frank. Mio Fenne.
Do I need a full upgrade? Do I need a full upgrade of crest before... Okay, so the only crest that can be upgraded is the... That's really annoying that that's the case. But I'm... It does seem like it's stronger, though. My attacks are stronger. Oh, there goes my simple key. There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. This is a new skill. The sharp dart. There we go. We have the needle in. There we go. Ooh, interesting.
Dento hasso solomenya.
Tamioyan.
Yeah.
Tera.
This plasmium, a naturally occurring elixir with no equal. It heals wounds and strengthens some.
Da, Fenestra.
Mirantes yava.
Uh-huh.
Dosko. Maskere.
Can I initiate your quest?
Tera.
Okay, the alchemist assistant. I know that there are.
Karasei.
Yep.
Tera. Dosko. Maskere.
Yeah, this plasmium stuff is freaky. go. Perfect. There we go. I'll come back here and do the Plasmium quest line later. In the meantime... Is this it? Yes, it is. Church of the Wanderer. Chapel of the Wanderer. Are you joking me? I think I was supposed to find this way earlier in the game. Something tells me I was supposed to find this. Ooh, that's cool. No, 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 no. Since I'm here, if I run into one of them... Ow! Ah! No! No! Excellent. I folded to a really easy enemy gauntlet. Like... So there's two of them. How many do I even need? I should... Okay, so there's three, and I've gotten two of them already. Hello. now we enter the chapel again. This time. Again, I know I'm supposed to be here earlier because I'm defeating all the enemies in 2. Okay, yeah, no, that was easy. I just had a skill issue and folded. But I think down here there should be a bug. Bound the crest of the Wanderer. Oh, so I do get 2 yellow tools to start off with and 1 red tool. No blue tools, though. Which is a real shame because I actually really would like multi-binder. This is literally just a... I imagine my strikes will be doing a good lesson. Ow. I like the Reaper Crest better than this one. Like, don't get me wrong, I get the appeal of this. But holy... I'm just getting all the crests for... What the... Oh, I can't go back in there anymore. Sad. Not really, but sad. Holy cow, this is quick. Where's the bench? Oh, here we are.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm. But now we can go get the other crests. I don't know why I'm getting the other crests. I don't need to do them, but I just want to try out the different movesets. I will play with the Wanderer's Crest just to see what it can do. Oh, I got an extra Cogfly. That's why I didn't go down. Okay. Oh, hold on. Why? There we go. Nice and proper. I really... Let's go back to Bellheart first. Just to see... Okay. I do need to talk to Pavo.
Modella luminara
Catestre.
ula socia. Dera.
Uh-huh.
Fadastama.
Ula socia.
Ooh, yep, baby, let's go! We got it! Yeah! A new resting place! Let's assemble the materium. What does this do? right? How do you actually... Let's go. Okay, so that's... But now we've got... Yeah. Chapel. Okay. So the Maternium is just... I don't require it, but I will go to the deep... to the Hunter's March. How do I get... Do I have... There's Sinner's Road, the Cauldron... Moss Home, Way Nest Alta... Wormways, Blasted Steps. There's some kind of secret passage there. Farfields. It seems I need to go... Okay. So we travel to the Farfields. And we're getting the Crest of the Beast. And this will probably be the last one we get today. Because after this, I'll be ending stream. But again, I'm also very excited for the stream coming up. Huh, that's odd. Down here. There's an area not really explored down here. Nope. We need to go further down still. But, what about in here? Yep. Huh? Oh, fascinating. How fascinating. Is this where Hunter's March is? I sure hope it is. The warding bell. Wow. That is actually not bad. The only issue is the current crest I have does not have a blue tool slot. I am in the deep docks. I am in the wrong area. We'll leave this for exploration for another. We'll leave this particular... Yeah, that's the really annoying part. I don't have I forgot I don't have multi-binder, so I need to heal more often. Where else is there? There's that one area all the way down there that has that part that's unexplored, so... This is where we fought Fourth Chorus. And there we go. Now we're here. And I wonder, can I talk to you to get anything else, like a quest line or anything?
Madon.
Yanara.
Mm-hmm.
Paridasia.
Okay. Thorn-filled area. So I'm heading in the right direction towards Hunter's Perch? Crest of the Wanderer is pretty awesome. Wait a minute, does the damage stay the same between crests? I would Or are these enemies just that weak? Like, huh. Is there a secret passage or something? What the? Oh, that's kind of cool. Another Weaver nest. I did not intend to find this Weaver nest, but I guess... Wait, I've been here already. This skill is really awesome. Like, this skill in particular, I like this skill. Like, it is a really good skill. Is this it? What? This is definitely not ominous at all. There we go. I cannot remember how to get back where I was. Go. No. Why is that? I really wish I had multi-binder, but... Why? What can you do? We're gonna be lame. We're gonna use cog flies. Plus higher ever higher, like soul mission for you. I might be making a mistake switching to Reaper's Crest. I probably... I'm not sure what this is. I'm pretty sure it's not the Chapel of the Beast, but... What are you supposed to do there? Okay, this will be... You know what? Screw it. We're switching to Hunter's Crest. Because... There we go. We enter in here. I know I've been mostly silent this stream, but... Nothing... I should have gotten a sentence grip. What the? The problem is... No! Well, that sucks. Anyway, thank you all for coming to the stream. I'll see you all next time.